On filling out sound tests. It's borderline ridiculous.
Testing sounds. What a horror.
Alright. Actually, the most useful thing is to have a just that, a period of silence where I can get the background noise to remove from the rest of it. It's the only amount of editing I actually do on these things. Alright. Just your baseline. Alright. So someone suggested fast forwarding to later that evening.
Or to headquarters.
That'd be a whole day later.
Let's start with fast forwarding.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in that time, basically, crews carry out exactly what was planned: the moving of rations, the reversing of engines, the towing of this ship, which incidentally is named the Seeker.
The Seeker.
Yes.
How'd that go for you?
Well, she definitely found him.
She found him. Yeah. Wasn't a problem. Don't say that in front of Jezebel.
That's the entire point.
Edward's trying to be romantic.
What are you gonna be romantic with me? Floozies.
Alright. So, do I even have to ask? Where are you now?
What do you think?
In the tavern.
Somebody's gotta say it, we're at the tavern.
All intently taking lessons on how to do rudimentary repairs in the case that I give it.
I am.
Yeah, you're all in the car.
Don't worry, I've
Don't we
got
have
it.
men that can do it as well?
Do they? I don't know.
Yes. They were able to repair during the lightning strike.
Also, I repair.
Because I told them to.
Yeah.
I was
I can
seeing.
help. I've got 1 in repair and 3 in leadership. I can command them to repair.
Anyways, so yeah, that was fun.
Is everyone there?
Yeah.
I'm in the end.
I'm in the tavern.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a prime part. It's in the end.
Like always.
And NPCs?
I assume we keep her very close.
Okay.
And Victor, I would suppose, is tending to move it.
Yeah.
Yes. How would that go?
I already have people to care for.
Does anyone else have medicine? I don't remember.
No, we do not.
I don't think I might. Yes, I do.
Okay, so anyone with
I'm
medicine?
expecting to make steam zombies without some knowledge of human anatomy.
Anyone with medicine can make a roll. Basically, you get 1 roll per hour, up to 2 hours. Every success made is 1 crew member saved. They will not die.
How many are there?
There are 11.
11 down? Okay, let's see what it is. Hour 1. 1. 1 guy.
Good
Wait
job.
for me.
I mean,
It doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't
Sure.
matter. Does it go for it?
No, you can go as well.
Hey, just go, yeah.
Medicine plus wit or something?
Yeah, medicine and wit. 2 more.
So
We get 4
4 for both rolls.
in the first hour.
Okay.
I got 2 6s. One roll and 2 and 1.
Very
And then
nice,
the next one out.
Sure.
Okay, everybody else dies of their wounds.
So how many did we lose?
2 people?
Steam zombie. Alright, let's have a funeral.
Edward builds a steam-powered trumpet that automatically plays taps.
Wait, we have taps for pirate. We have cannon fire.
There you go.
You send them out with a volume cannon fire.
Yes.
So do we just like, do we do the same like command them to the sea thing, but sky?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Hopefully you're not actually over top of any settlement.
I guess we could dress them up as like members of an enemy and drop them on the ship.
We send off our
Let's give them a respectful funeral. All led by the
Darn it! Keep me to it.
What?
Someone's writing that.
It was for Showfire one year.
Oh, why?
Joke is made.
Because
You guys don't know girls school?
No.
Okay.
Well, she does now.
I do, yeah. We do now.
Anyways. Okay, so how did the funeral proceeding go?
very solemnly.
I'm not there.
More like, what do you actually do?
Oh, what are their names?
John and Phil.
Original. So, who wants to give the speech? Queenie?
Yeah. You're expected to give an actual speech, aren't you?
Yes.
We do now.
Alright, well, no, basically.
Blame him, he said they should have a funeral.
No, I agree.
Yeah, no, it's all Edward's fault, but it's all Edward's delicious, he loves it, Paul's.
Okay. So, you know, I talked about how they chose to.
No, in character.
Yeah, in character. That's what
Yeah,
it's
you
all
know,
about.
These men chose to dedicate their service to our cause. And in this case, today that cause was defending one of our own members against a mercenary hired for purposes of revenge. Helen is so overcome with emotion right now. She cannot give proper speech. My dear Helen, and I apologize. Like, I remember she was so moved, just like she would be for all of you. We thank John for his 5 years of service. We thank Phil for his 7. Carry on the honors.
Here. What are you playing now?
like, farewell, I
I was gonna say, I don't think he gets a farewell until Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
Alright. Good speech, Helen.
Thank you.
Just think of it like painting a picture but with words.
That's how I write. But I don't write stuff like that. I write about that. Anyway.
Alright.
And then do we get our windshield first as well?
Do what?
Oh,
You're gonna look at me.
No.
I think we all have
We
like.
all took damage when it got struck by lightning.
I did.
Well, we can change that.
Simon.
Anyway, can I just spend my 1 HP automatically?
You decide to put a band-aid on it.
Yeah, it's 1 HP. Like I got scratched, literally.
Oh, how did you dare do it?
We're down to 98 currently.
So we just pick up 2 more at the next port.
I know.
We go to the tavern. There will be like some men standing by the fire. But none of you play that game. No.
Better yet, Jezebel can, like, make more, owe a lot of money to her.
There's a lot of
I thought you were going to stop and make more.
Alright. Intern, who's hurt? Alright.
I'm hurt by 1 HP, so can I just like put on a band-aid and be like, haha.
Well,
Don't worry.
a person here.
Like, 2 more.
Okay. Basically, what you get is a person with a medicine skill can make a roll with plus medicine, and the patient regains a number of health equal to a number of successes on the roll. That healing then takes 10 minutes per point of health restored. There's a difficulty modifier based on the resources available. in
He's
a
got a bunch of new research.
good hospital, it would be very easy. You get +5 with a medical kit, easy, no change. A poor hospital would actually make it difficult, and improvised bandages, no proper equipment, very difficult.
Dr. Simon has plenty of.
He's got a med kit, so it's easy. No, okay.
So I succeeded at healing myself at 1 HP.
Cool.
Yep. I succeeded at healing myself for 3 HP. I am.
So now you're extra.
Yeah, no, I'm like the heavy.
I have just kept the narrative myself.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Half an hour, you're up.
Is that for all of us, or is that just...
That's for him.
Okay.
You regain 1, 2, 3, 3. You need Jezebel. 4. 4. There you go. All right. So keep in mind that does take about 30 minutes to do.
But it's fast forward.
Yeah, so that's where we skipped over. That's what happened. Healing and funeraling.
And now we're at the tavern, remembering our fallen brothers.
Yeah, mostly that one. The prime and the engine, mostly working.
Yeah, I'm not drinking.
You can work on the tracking thing some more.
Sure.
Wait, tracking?
Yeah, remember?
Remember, yes. You weren't paying attention.
No, Barb wasn't in the room.
Well, then, like, this was...
Yeah.
Nobody else was in the room. Jezebel went to him in the engine room to ask about it.
So you can go work on your project. You can go work on your project, Eric.
We're doing things fine.
Wait, tracking.
Yes. The device. Your boyfriend.
Why?
Because I don't like him?
I don't like you, but that doesn't mean I...
I did not actually know that. I was just actually being sarcastic.
Out comes the popcorn. I should say Devo is probably in the room as well.
He was just like, I don't know if I can tip it right now.
He doesn't say anything because he doesn't feel comfortable with actually acknowledging being boyfriend.
Come on, you want to go to teach your boyfriend.
No, you don't know that.
He was there earlier.
He admitted that he kissed her, that's different. Anyway, 6 successes.
Well, okay, last time
No, he took your advice and very over the top said, yes, we did it, fine.
Barb is not the same business
Anyway,
that was.
6 successes on making a tracking device.
What?
I rolled once.
At what?
Just randomly.
Oh.
I just.
But it's just...
These are two perks.
But it's just like...
Probability.
Yeah, too bad we're not playing GURPS.
What the hell? Why?
I'm bored. Nobody gambles with me anymore on this ship.
That's because we all know you steal our money.
I don't steal. I win. There's a difference. Very important distinguishing factor.
You gotta know some restraint. Sure,
It's about stealing.
Sure. Sometimes, like, crew members gotta know when to stop, but sometimes you should learn when to stop too. Honestly.
You're stepping away from things that could have been to him besides a little tracking device.
But still, why?
Real too. I mean, there's plenty of people we could use a tracking device for.
That is true.
Wait, so if one of them was her boyfriend, what was the other one for?
Wait, there's gonna be another one?
What? I just said you should make one.
Oh, you asked me to make 2.
No, I said well, just make one.
Who'd be the other one for?
I only asked for one. I barely had enough time to make 2.
Jezebel?
I'm telling the truth.
Jezebel?
I'm telling the truth.
Maybe it was for you.
Maybe I'm making on for Edward so I can find him faster.
We always know where he'll be.
Yeah,
There's no point in having a tracker for him.
Except when we go
Here,
off
here.
the ship and he's not in the
I
engine.
made a very sophisticated tracking device for you. I handed you a silver pin that says he's in the engine.
At least you took the time to make it. You take what you can get. You get me good for you. You kind of wander off a lot during storms.
Just because, like, I'm trying to overcome my fear, trying to overcome the thing that I despise, the thing that I hate, doesn't mean that, like, I should be trapped. I mean, hell, maybe if you had the guts.
Sorry.
Maybe if you had the guts to overcome the thing that you're afraid of.
I'm working on that, actually. Note that we're going after the hollering. Note this.
But yet, when I try to get any information about them specifically, to try to be able to find them,
I gave you information.
you did. But then, like, when I say, hey, I have the skills, I have the ability to be able to listen to conversations, possibly get some information out, be able to escape with that said information, to be able to inform you guys of it, you guys instantly freak out and say that I'm crazy.
Because you're young and we worry about you. Well, hell worries about you.
But I mean, I can protect myself. I've gotten out of terrible situations too.
You know
I'm
what?
also...
Helen and I are thinking, you're right.
Thank you.
You can do this. However, we hope that you are confident enough in your abilities to get that far out. Because we're afraid that we're not getting that far.
Yeah.
Are we letting her in?
Shit.
I'm sure never.
Our here wants to gather information on
Wants to what? I've not been clear on this plan this entire time.
Hanover.
Hanover. Because it's not here.
But what are we trying to
Yes,
find out
yes.
from Hanover?
How much, like, firepower
The
the
Hollywood
Hollywood
has
actually has.
with them.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
That, and I would not be going alone on this.
Who'd you be going
Who
with?
should be going with?
I'd be bringing along Bear and Edward, because us three are the least conspicuous people of this group.
I misunderstood you. I thought you were going out with one.
No! See, I took necessary precautions when I thought this plan out. God, you guys must have been pretty long when I was talking to you.
No, it was an afternoon. I remember this conversation.
You just didn't talk to me.
Yeah,
Popcorn.
you were off in your room.
No,
Like always.
okay, and so let's hypothetically go with that. What do us three then do?
You would, like, since Jezebel's probably going to be freaking out because we're in the territory of Hollow, right?
We take offense of that.
You may take offense to that, but it's true. But, Helen will be able to be easily identified by them. So, probably either one, set up a good front because there's supposedly a festival happening soon. So you'd be able to set up a good front, run the tavern, possibly sell a few things on board, make a little bit of money.
I could have sworn I had said that yesterday.
You did.
And so, okay.
So what are we arguing about?
Exactly.
I know!
What are we arguing about?
I don't
But
know.
Jezebel doesn't find me confident.
I didn't say I didn't find you competent. I said that people on this crew were worried about your safety.
All right, let's make this,
I.e., you and Helen.
Mostly Helen.
all right, let's make this very, very simple. You two, say you're sorry. Just say it. Just say you're sorry.
Edward,
Just say it.
he's safe.
No, don't be a baby.
Taking bets! Will she actually do it?
Anyway, sorry, Barb.
Okay, place closed. Everyone get on.
I win this bitch.
No, taking vegetables. I'll let Angela say it.
He was talking about you saying sorry.
Why should I be sorry? They're the ones doubting me.
Yeah, you're not sorry for anything.
Actually, this is part of the reason I want a tracking device, just to make sure, like, where you guys are.
In case we need to, get up there and give you backup.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
So there we go. That whole argument was pointless.
But more importantly, about halfway through, it stopped being entertaining. So
Yeah.
let's end it now.
Yeah.
It was just nice that you guys just told me
End
up
it now.
front.
End it now. We're gonna do this no more. Alright, everyone go back to doing what you're doing and or get drunk. This is why I like machines. So,
This is fun.
yep, I'm backing in. So,
No.
we all,
It didn't gameplay this time.
I do.
What game? And wait, who was speaking?
This is Catherine speaking.
Okay.
I want to play a game called How Did You Guys Beat Me?
I don't know guys.
and Edward says, I built this ship, which means that it's invincible, and I'm also kind of insane. Which is how I was able to get on your ship and mess with your engine.
I thought you were saying
That didn't factor into it.
I shot you twice. And I fairly good shot.
Yeah.
Catherine, you need to realize
Okay.
you need to realize that sanity is a disadvantage in battle.
It really is.
I'm starting to pick up on that.
I don't know. Edward was talking about a game earlier.
Yes, about it.
Ignore them. They're having couple problems.
Wait, what happened?
Now, Edward was talking about a game earlier, and I would like to try it. I think he called it Truth or Dare or something.
No. No, no. No, no, no.
Yes,
No, no.
yes,
Hell no!
yes.
I think it's okay. I'm
I
tired.
don't get it.
I think this would be
I'm
wonderful.
excited.
See, Edward's a great thinker one.
I'm actually agreeing with Jezebel too.
Suppose I don't have anything else to lose.
No,
Which party rules?
I suppose we could always go with strip poker, in which case you would.
Just like us two.
Catherine actually keeps a totally straight face. However, Devo turns bright red.
What did I tell you about that game?
That is, it's fun for the whole thing.
What, playing strip poker? Helen, I know it's on your character sheet, but we're not doing that type of role playing here.
True for dinner, you were saying.
Yeah, that's Edward's idea. And I like strip poker better. Hell, that's probably just when it's just you and Cedric. I don't want to see
That
you
defeats
guys.
the entire point.
Do you want that woman playing strip poker with Cedric?
Wait, what?
No, not you.
No. I'm just like, wait.
Nothing. Continue with your merriment.
So, truth or narrative, guys?
You too?
Let's do what?
She wasn't on there earlier.
Oh. I see.
Do you? Do you really?
How do you feel about that?
Are you a psychologist? Are you talking about that?
I'm just curious.
Barb, I'm not telling you anything.
There's not much to it.
Yeah, there's not much
I'm
to
another
it.
woman. She's naturally threatened by me.
Yeah.
It's a woman thing. should do it!
Are we gonna do this game? Are we gonna play this game?
Popcorn.
It was your game, so you have to start.
Okay.
I'm not gonna sit together.
I keep on like going back and getting drawn in by the fact this conversation is hilarious. Edward Cameron's just being like a sarcastic, whatever you want to use the word for.
I don't even know anymore. I'm just seeing you watching the fireworks.
What are we doing? So are we playing Truth or Dare?
Go ahead.
Okay. So take a bottle of spinach just to see who gets first. So there's
No,
1, 2,
that actually-
3, 4.
Yeah, wait, is,
Well, Devo and Catherine sitting there.
Dino's here too?
yeah.
Yes.
Was the doctor?
No.
I think he's 58 or something.
Yeah. We're going to be 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came out to tend to people's wounds after much pounding on his door.
Oh, that's great. We can have it be the expert. That's a D6. We can have
No, for the healing. Very reluctantly, but immediately returned to work.
so we can't get him to play.
He's only coming out for emergencies.
Yeah. I grab a random crewman.
Yes!
All right. All right.
It's a special technique called the way the GM.
Biggs, you're up.
What about what?
Okay, taking notes here.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's a big someone random crewman that's always like happens to be around the bar.
Biggs and Wedge both spend a lot of time in the bar.
Oh, okay.
Drinking milk.
Yes.
Like, this deserves milk by music.
He invented like
5, 6,
Yeah.
So it goes.
From Majora's Mask?
Yes.
So
I have
it
that on
goes
here.
Biggs, Devo, her, Catherine, you, me. What?
I
You know exactly what
know. It was just entertaining.
Great radio, guys.
Thank you. Beth,
Bev?
or Devo. I don't know why I call him Beth. Anyway, Devo, Truth or Dare.
Wait, don't you? Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah. Or choose.
Truth?
How does this game work?
I don't know.
You either choose Truth or Dare. You choose Truth, then you get asked a question you have to answer truthfully, or you can default to Dare, in which case you have to do whatever the person says. Within reason.
Reasons. Life, death, no dying. No extreme injury.
Yeah. Anyway, so he chose Truth, which means.
Well, who's asking the question?
Alright. And then it goes to you, and then you choose someone else.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you roll a bottle, but whatever.
Spin that roll.
As long as it ends up pointing at someone, I don't care. So, let's see.
Some randomization factor.
Yeah. Were there any other girls in the gang you were together with our friend here? In? You two are in a gang, yeah.
No.
Yeah, there wasn't really a gang.
Then how do you know each other?
There was an orphanage.
Yeah.
So related.
Hey, the orphanage attacked me once.
Oh gosh. The darkness.
Okay, so ignore that. Pretend I didn't say it.
Actually, McAdams tried to start a gang with the orphans. It's hilarious. But we all convinced him that it would be a really terrible idea because we would instantly be beat up by everyone. I mean,
That's a good one. What's the most heroic thing you've ever done?
We already asked a question.
yeah.
But you didn't have anything. It was fine.
Okay, well, yes, clearly there were other girls at the orphanage.
But not in your gang?
If by gang you mean like circle of friends, then yes, okay, besides my sister. Yes, there was another female in the group.
Okay. This has gotten off track. Anyway, you can go now.
Okay.
Roll
So
the
I don't have 8s out. Just okay.
I can
That's a
just-
10.
I can just be the
Yeah, you just be the bottle, Andrew. Be the bottle. You
It's
are the bottle. What?
It's Catherine.
This is gonna wait for 1 minute.
Oh yeah, that's really great.
Devo is like really confused and kind of stares at her and
Ask Truth or Dare.
okay, Miss Catherine, truth or dare? Dare. Like,
Come on, Devo.
I dare you to stand on your head for 5 minutes.
Why not?
He's like,
She's fast.
I think this is going to be an athletics check, yeah.
fine. And she will stand up, goes over to, the middle, yeah, the room, and attempts to stand on her head, struggles a little bit, but on like about the 3rd attempt, she finally is able to get her full body straight and vertical and just holds there. And you can barely tell that she's still breathing. Her body is so still. And unless anyone does anything else, 5 minutes counts by very slowly in silence.
I guess. I don't know if you should be going to say that. I don't know if that's another inopportune time.
Oh, yeah.
And time's up. She gets down, lets out a large exhale, but otherwise shows like completely unfazed.
Okay.
And sits back down. Goes, my turn now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do the bottle.
In. I missed who's that. Alright, your name is Biggs. I take it. Okay. Biggs. Truth or dare? Truth! Alright. Tell me truthfully, Mr. Biggs, what do you think of your captain here?
Big's last name, Darklighter.
No, I assume those were their last names, actually.
Anyway.
What do I think of Helen?
He's not going to confuse us.
Well, she treats us pretty well. I mean, we get paid pretty well. It's good life here. Have you seen this tavern? It's fantastic. We've got a great gig going, as far as piracy goes. She's leadership wise, I'd have to say I've been with a much stricter captain before, and let me tell you that was hell. So So I mean, she's a little easier going, which some might say that that's a bad thing, but as far as personal comfort goes, it's kind of nice. She could be a little more like organized and what's the word? I don't know, like yeah, I guess organized, like straightforward. She's not always direct and like orderly, as you might, you kind of want your captain to know what's going on and tell you exactly what to do. Here, this, like, okay, I know, I do this job, I get it done, and the boat works, and it's all good. And with Helen, it takes some time, but she's really friendly with it, which I like. It's good, but it's just every once in a while we get into a fight like with you and stuff, and you might get a little worried, like, oh man, something's spring up on her. What are we gonna do? She's a little indecisive at times, so it can be troublesome. Someone who's just expected to follow orders and get things done. But Cedric's got her back, so we don't feel totally lost between the two of them. It's all right. Yeah, I guess.
All right.
She's much better looking than my previous captain too, if I may say so.
I think that's a couple of times.
Last captain like a big fat
Well, yeah, not hard to be better looking than him, but I'm just saying she does a good job.
man. All right. Oh,
Yeah. Give me that thing.
what's your name? I forget. Bard.
Nice job.
Still forget my name.
Yeah.
I was hoping somebody would make cool name tags. But anyway.
You're looking at me, I'll do it when I get back. It's yours.
All right. Bard. Truth or dare?
Dare.
Oh. All right. I don't know. Should I go with the obvious one?
Yes! Yes!
It's what I think it is.
It is! And
All right. I'm sorry, dear. You knew this was coming.
It's either gonna come with the truth.
we already admitted it. People already admitted it.
I dare you to kiss me full on the mouth.
That's not what I expected.
Well, it is adjacent to what I expected.
Exactly. It's exactly what everyone expected. I'm up for this. Let's see what Tina does. Good job.
Devo and not Lucas.
Yeah, pretty much. Come on, Knife. You took the dare.
I go up, but instead of kissing him, I give him a slap to the face, like full on punch.
Whoa! Hey! That's not the rules.
My kiss with the fist is better than none.
I mean,
That's not a kiss and you know it.
yeah, that is breaking the rules.
Devo,
No, it's flat out breaking them.
Devo snickers at that reaction though.
So, are there penalties for not doing the dare?
Normally it would be social ostracism and or throwing overboard.
Let's not do that.
Okay,
I always thought it was like you take a punch to the shoulder.
that works too. Works.
Bring it.
We made her take a drink.
Except you
That's not really a punishment, though.
Yeah, then you guys would be breaking the rules all the time. I was there. All right, retaliation time, Missy. And
Yeah, he's been drinking.
Strong punch.
strong punch. Yeah, take 1 damage.
Okay.
We'll call
You got
it
like a
strong.
bruised
I mean,
shoulder.
yeah. When you only have, like 6 health. Yeah. 1/6 of your fortitude is
Alright, Bard, you get a
for
spin
lack
now.
punch.
Yep. Chapter again. You want to roll it again?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll just make it 1, 2, 3, 4, and divide by 2. So that would make it queen.
Ooh. There.
Right here.
I dare you to spill the beans.
Wait, no!
You can't.
That's what you call no.
You can't dare someone to tell the truth.
Yeah.
No.
And you also have to be explicit about what.
Yeah, you should be more specific.
You should just get
Which
you
beans?
should just beans.
Yeah, actually, no, you can-
Alright, beans. I jump over and get like a bowl of beans.
No, no,
That
like, it was gonna be
comes
like
with-
more or less.
She spilled the beans.
I did indeed. Roll
Yeah.
that. Spin the bottle.
Okay.
Well, I guess you did find that loophole.
Just
Better than you did. Oh. Whoa! There's Airship here. Well, I mean, the last several people have done there, and I guess I'll try truth. Well,
You're really hoping for that there.
I don't even know, man. There's a lot of things you can like at this moment in time.
I don't even know, man.
Well,
What is truth, man?
You can talk to Cedric and collaborate if you wish.
No.
How much? Okay, no, I have an interesting question. Exactly how much of your time goes into mixing drinks? It depends on what damage. No, I don't mean mixing that just to serve people. I mean mixing drinks just to make stuff like the undrinkable. Like how much time do you spend like mixing drinks and testing them on Cedric? Like when did that happen? Right. Okay. There was a lot of experimentation before I got on board, and then when Cedric comes in sometimes, I get a little creative because it's funny to watch him.
So you've been experimenting with Cedric?
We all knew that. That's some kind of you come drinking too. Yeah.
Cedric nods his head vigorously.
All right. Here, spin the bottle.
Goes back to Biggs.
Biggs, truth or dare?
I'll go with truth again, I guess.
This is dull.
Oh, what? My life's not interesting enough for you?
How about the time you attacked that giant cluster of ships?
I have to ask a question. Okay. Since we've heard about how you feel about our lovely queen, and I'm kind of curious as to why you wanted Barb to kiss you. So, what are your feelings towards this young lady? Oh, never. That one.
Okay.
The young lady's present.
Well, nothing in particular. I mean, I just thought it'd be funny. I mean, I'm a guy, and well, she's a girl. Dudes.
It's completely fine.
Except for the whole concussion here thing.
Yes.
Yeah, that definitely drops you down a few notches in the attraction meter.
Ready to go, Biggs?
But I mean, she ain't ugly. So what do you want from me? Oh. Right. Spin.
Cedric.
Oh. All right. Cedric. Truth or dare?
Let's see.
Dare, huh? Alright.
You're whispering. It's a bad sign.
Yeah.
It's totally
Thanks, one more person.
Alright. Mr. Takes himself seriously. I dare you to put on a puppet show.
I'm looking forward to
I
that.
hand him some napkins. And
I'll be back.
Alright.
Oh, that's, he has strategy. He's gonna have to make them really nice before he gets it on the shelf. God, this is perfect.
I give
Alright,
him
take your time. Take your time.
of approval.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was a good job.
It's a light speaker.
He's already made them?
Apparently.
Drag over a table. Get a curtain up. Crouch down on the table. Pull out 2 socks.
Wonder where this is going.
Sweet.
No, normally said safe. That's all it took.
I do not understand this reference. I knew Harry Potter. He was an idiot. I killed him with a watch.
Do you want me to do that?
What? Wait, why don't you do something we've actually heard of?
Is that one from Hamlet?
Yeah.
No.
Please try to keep it in English.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright.
That was a great joke. We enjoyed it. Not for the real puppet show.
Is this a metaphor for something?
Yeah!
Alright, Cedric, it's your turn.
That was great.
Spin that bottle.
Back to Abney.
Oh! Okay, now.
So fun.
Which one do you want?
What?
I mean, this is a good chance to find out about that night.
Truth.
Truth? Alright. I choose truth.
What happened that night?
Well, I will do the best I can, although I was inebriated myself. You were beyond mere inebriation. Suffice to say, they had barely qualified as conscious.
Keep going. Keep going.
And, well, you were there at the bar with a number of other, the Imperial Navy.
When exactly was this?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
I guess 7 years ago now. early March. And it was, we were all back from a fairly large, successful mission, a big coordinated effort. I don't remember exactly what.
Was this the one with the giant pirate ships stuck together?
Oh, yeah, I think it might have been. Yes, that night. So a number were celebrating, and few would hook up and disappear as a couple. Yeah, I can't remember conversation details. You approached me or I approached you, I don't know. But I was looking for something and you were willing to provide, so we went along with it. You, true to your personality and my own, was very straightforward. And what type of details are you looking for?
I guess the better question would be to ask, do you still have feelings for me?
Well, that's an interesting question, because you were implying I had feelings for you in the first place.
Did you?
Not at all.
Okay. Okay.
It was about as unromantic as it could get. Purely physical, Dean.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you.
Okay. I hope that didn't upset you too much, Helen.
Not at all.
No,
Yours are empty. You're going to talk.
Popcorn. Okay, ready to spin the ball?
I assure you, if I had known he was in any kind of relationship, I would not have
He was
pursued him.
He wasn't the.
All right, then there really shouldn't be any blame.
Still hilarious stuff.
If you say so.
Oh, this night's good.
All right. Next.
Hey, my mommy.
Okay. All right. Edward. Truth or dare?
I'll go with the truth.
Truth. Okay. I think I would be interested in knowing how you truly feel in your current relationship, since that seems to be the topic of the night.
Topic of the night is my relationship.
Relationships in general.
Why do you hate truth and dare? In and out of character. More than anything.
So the question is, you want to know about how I feel about it?
Yes.
It's a very fine question. I can tell you how I feel about the woman in the relationship.
All right.
And is that equivalent to you?
Could be.
Sure. I'm going to wait until she feels a little more nervous.
I start talking now.
Well, she can be annoying at times. I do enjoy her company, and it's very nice to have someone who I feel actually cares about me on ship. And she's also hilarious sometimes.
At least you got the care part, right?
All right.
A little bit under-descriptive, but sure.
I mean, what else do you want me to say?
I want you to be honest.
Do you want me to like start describing oceans? Because I can totally start describing how my love for you is like an ocean slowly rising upon the shore.
I think this time's good at that. This time's good at that.
Wait, there was poetry!
Oh.
I've never done that before!
Wait.
I totally took poetry classes.
Go ahead.
Do you want me to recite poetry to you?
That's a hurt.
Well, then you better hope that it lands on you when I get there.
I like the proper skin.
I mean, you could add poetry to the schedule. You start Friday night or something.
Maybe every Monday and Friday, or well, the Tuesday, Saturday schedule you have now.
I thought they had Thursday tours.
No, only once in a while.
You have a schedule?
I don't understand why people find this so odd.
No. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
No, you're not! You're not sitting over a schedule! No.
I assure you, I'm not flirting with him, but I think he has an excellent idea.
Perfect way to do it.
I may adopt it myself.
Yeah.
Get out of here. No.
If I can.
Anywho.
Anyway, while the other two women are playing their spies, or demise,
Let's roll that model. Spin.
whatever.
Biggs.
All right. Aren't you supposed to ask me first?
Oh, yeah, screwdriver.
Okay. I'll go with dare, since everybody feels that's more exciting now. Why not?
Yeah, why not? I dare you to go get a clock and show it to Helen.
I was appreciated here. Seems I was sorely mistaken. I appreciate you.
Miss Vandeleur, would I be fired if I did that?
No, you will not be fired.
All
You
right.
can elaborate, but you will be fired.
What?
Nothing, carry on.
That's what you say.
All right. I'll do it then. He gets up and, like 10 minutes later, finally returns with the clock. He's like, you wouldn't believe how long it took to find one that was still working.
How many of them had bullet holes? And there were cutlass slashes.
All of them.
Okay. Helen, here's the clock.
Alright, thank you. Okay. Actually, no, I feel a little better now. That was a good dare.
All right.
Moving on.
Okay. Let's do that then.
Okay, well,
All right, Jezebel, truth or dare?
Dare.
What would be good and funny? I dare you. Wait, hang on. No, I got a better one. I dare you to swear to go without gambling for 48 hours. No bets.
Wait.
She might not know.
No games attached.
if I do it, do I get payment afterward?
No.
No, that's not No, this isn't a bet. This is a dare.
What have you paid?
This isn't a
Yeah,
bet.
because you would have lost that.
No, this isn't
No.
a bet. This is a dare.
Okay.
Dare.
It's not a
Okay,
bet.
okay.
There's no money.
Okay, well, you know what? We're going to the hideout anyway, and everybody there owes me money anyway, so it's actually fun to gamble there, so sure.
All right.
Alright.
Swear it.
I swear.
Swear what?
I swear not to gamble for 48 hours. Now use that clock that doesn't have bullet holes in it. Or no, I use it keep track of the time, okay?
Sure, I think I might pop and watch and know the time.
Okay. All right. There you have it, folks. Gambler by trade can't gamble for 2 whole days.
You're a cruel person.
I can do other things.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, I can still do my other hobbies.
Let's talk about your hobby.
Please be anyway.
That's you. David didn't let it or something. I guess you could dare yourself. Pirate thing.
I knew it! I felt it coming. Dare!
Okay.
I'm really excited about this.
No, I hate you.
And there was light.
I don't know, I think this is pretty amazing.
Okay, Daredevil? Yeah. Okay. Well, I know. Sweet hell. Since I'm not allowed to gamble for 48 hours, I think that during those 48 hours, you and I should be sisters in our suffering, and you will have to go.
Say it. Please don't say it. Not this week. All weeks. You're God, please don't say it.
48 hours without alcohol while wearing the dress.
No.
This is
Just saying it. I have to take You cannot have a gun.
Or Catherine.
Yours went a little too low.
Yes, I believe you did take a number of them from my closet.
Yeah, you own dresses now.
Yeah, I took my husband. Didn't they have to be?
Hell, Cedric and I can make the bitch you like.
Yeah.
Actually, you two have remarkably similar body shapes.
Oh, great. That makes me feel so much better.
Cedric was obviously. He was pretending to be you. Anyway, come on, Alice, I have to do this.
If you're gonna make me do this, can't I at least have alcohol?
No.
This is what we like to call a 2-for-1 sale.
This is the best idea I've ever Steven.
I agree, man. Thank you for inviting me. This is the best ever.
Come on, Hal.
I thought you loved me, Jessica.
I do love you. She wanted me to suffer too. This is a suffering sisterhood.
Do I have to put it up now?
No, you can wait till we're done with the game.
Can this game never stop?
No alcohol
Well,
for the rest of the game.
How am I supposed to get by wearing a dress if I
Now wait a
can't
minute,
have
wait. You
alcohol?
can't like keep 2 different tracks of time on different things. That'd just be confusing. Pick one or the other.
Hal, put the dress on.
We have
Hal, go put the dress on now.
It comes back
It's a dress.
20 minutes later because it's been a while since she's put on one of these things.
What sort of dress is it?
Is it a frilly one? No, she chooses one with the least amount of frills. And it has absolutely no pink.
It's all black.
It is all black. Well, but you have a black dress.
So it's a little black dress. She's wearing a cocktail dress.
It's not little.
It's pretty
a
little.
cocktail dress
Yeah.
is the least frilly, least pink thing there is.
Yeah,
So
but
my,
would it even have quite a pink dress?
For Airship pirates, they brought it.
I mean, it might not be as revealing as a modern cocktail dress.
It is
But
it is by no means promiscuous, because that is not how
I don't know, I can see your ankles.
ankles.
You can do it now.
You pulled off well, Helen.
Wait, who is saying that?
Catherine. I thought by now you could distinguish between the voices.
I thought both times were Catherine, but I wasn't sure. I feel sorry for whoever's going to get this one.
Actually,
That's her.
What?
as the GM, I'm going to intervene and say one can spend 2 fate points to influence the direction of the bottle.
Who do you want to screw with?
Oh, no, it's not. Anyone can? Not just me?
The person spinning,
The
person spinning the bottle, spend 2 fate points to pick where it lands.
Well, I don't have anything specific in mind, though.
Well, then don't. So,
Yeah, so that's like, yeah, that's what her right.
Just let it go.
but when it gets back to Jezebel's turn,
Yeah. What?
It lands on me.
Truth or dare?
Well, she can't possibly dare me not to spend time in the engine because then the ship is going to go down. So, I guess I'll go there.
You know, I had another train of thought. Why are you so concerned, Cedric?
You were just forced into a dress and had your lipstick on.
I was forced to knock in for 48 hours.
God, you guys are so
Well, because when you see what Isabel does in her other free time, what's your rage?
I dare you. Maybe that would be too cruel.
you want to at least think out loud here so we can share in the fun?
Okay. I could go along with the poetry, or I could also put him in the same phase. No alcohol, which essentially means no quality time with Cedric for 48 hours. You could say I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. But,
What does that accomplish?
Do you really think that?
I made a dress!
And do you really think that would phase him as much as your predicament phases you?
No, I don't think it would phase him as much as it would phase Cedric. So, I dare you to recite poetry to Jezebel at least once a day for a week.
Sure. I was about to say, I'm not going to do it for 48 hours straight.
You always do try.
All the time.
And then you come across the word orange.
Or orange.
Orange.
Purple, silver.
Why purple?
Silver. Silver.
Purple?
What's the range?
Purple.
That's slant rhyme. Anyways,
You got the blanket.
what are you two doing there?
We're trying to cuddle.
Your what?
They're cold symbol.
Cold symbol?
Cold.
Cult.
Anyways.
In character, out of character.
Aww.
I say one less spin.
Alright. Catherine.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
I thought it
Yeah, for the good of the game, let's. Oh, I'm an Australian now. That's weird. For the good of the game.
This is not Australian.
Yeah. Let's keep it among the PCs.
Yeah.
I don't care, I'll just keep rolling until I get one of them.
So these are smaller die.
That's me. 2, 4, 6. 4. Decent. I know it's reload on myself.
Whatever, just decide.
Oh no, wait, it would be.
You can use a fate roll.
Yeah, whatever.
What pick? Yeah.
was shifted later with the experience.
Yes.
The most.
So, you're there.
Why not truth? Since dinner is becoming much more painful.
Yeah, poetry's not that bad. I just write it in the morning.
Jezebel is aglow.
Poetry is not that much of an accomplishment for an Imperial author.
It's important for Jezebel to hear it though, so.
You're welcome.
So, truth. Well, there's the button I've been pushing this entire time, but I actually think tormenting Cedric like that might be a bit too far.
Really? My save.
Helen,
What?
I wouldn't recommend sitting that way in that dress.
It reveals.
And now I
Let's
understand.
get to here.
No more skirt than I need, please.
No more skirt than you need. Are you sure it's not abbreviated? I want to wear as little clothing as possible, guys. You know, totally not show off too much.
I'm getting another.
Or not true. Why did you go for the Imperial Combat Division? Like, why did you go on patrol instead of like staying in a cushy admiral's position and getting promoted to adjutant and eventually, you know, climbing the ranks? Like, why did you choose the more dangerous, less rewarding duty? I mean, the reason I chose research is because I love research. But
That was where my dad was. He was a combat officer.
you wanted to like follow the legacy instead of working your way up to that one.
Sort of had to.
Yeah.
Why? Well, when you're a young teenager and you find out that your dad's been dishonorably kicked out of the Navy, your parents start telling you that it becomes a much more, what's the right word, prudent decision to follow in your father's footsteps, to do what he didn't.
Your family pushed you that way.
They made it very obvious that would be the only option.
And then you became a pirate. How about that?
After 6 years back before.
Alright. I get that D4.
Not that time.
I'm not tired. Vincent, if you want to go.
Land on me.
Oh boy.
Or you can fake points to.
You can always influence with fate.
I know. Oh, two for Dale.
Yeah, you gave me a truth, I'll give you a truth.
Okay.
Foil is getting crinkly.
What are your family members' names?
Like my entire extended family.
No, your immediate family. Your wife and daughter.
Elizabeth and Mary.
Never mind. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
This is Cedric again, so we're married to
Yeah.
redo it so we're not in a continuous loop. Truth or dare?
I think I've had quite enough of dares tonight.
That would be really mean.
Go for it. I trust you entirely.
Really? Okay. why would you tell me about this hollow ring stuff? No, you didn't. You specifically, I asked you to just trust me on this one. I specifically wasn't going to ask you this because I thought it would be mean, and you're like, no, go for it. And
I trust you, and I want you to know I trust you, and it's just that there were some things that happened during my time with them that I thought might be upsetting to you and to our relationship, and so I was concerned, and that's why I didn't tell you before.
Okay.
You said why didn't I tell you? You never said one that I not telling you.
Fair enough.
We'll talk about it later tonight.
Alright.
Okay.
Pointing.
Hey, didn't do that one.
I know.
Okay.
You're following a pattern of some sort.
Oh, not Barb.
No. Is how many fake points to influence?
2.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Because I really don't want to screw with Helen anymore. Like, for real.
I find it really fascinating that you came up with that nickname for her.
Yeah, like,
I always thought that she was named Helen since she was the face that launched 1,000 ships.
That's cute.
no, she
It's a face contorted in anger, but okay.
yeah.
Scaring them towards their target.
Yeah. She's the one who came up with the nickname Hell, though.
I know.
That was fitting. And just no one call her now.
I've seen all the documentation. I know where it first came up.
Okay, then I'm going to spend 2 fate points, I think. And I'm going to influence this. God, who am I influenced? Because it might not go the way I want even after influence it. So the bottle looked like it was going to stop on Helen, but then it continued on to...
You just want me to roll again?
It keeps going. It keeps going.
It continued on to Cedric. I don't have anything good for you right now, that's why.
Okay, truth.
Truth. I was hoping you would say that. So, Cedric, not going to lie, I mean, one, I've talked to you, and two, Helen and I obviously talk, because when we're not, forcing each other into dares of, physical damage.
Yeah.
So I obviously know that there are some things going on between you and Helen, and I'm genuinely concerned as you know you want it out. Don't give me that look. Don't just look me in the right look.
What you got?
So Cedric, I'm not gonna lie, but I get the feeling that there's just some stuff that you are leaving out because you have been overly calm, even when we were about to drown, that we later found out was for real drowning, and things, and I just don't think that that's appropriate. So my big question for you to answer, totally truthfully, because even though this is a game, you still back to the rules, like all games.
I'm the only one rebellious about the brain.
Yeah. You're still bound to the rules. So, Cedric. So, Cedric. You're going to kill me. I'm going to tell Jimmy by the end of the night. So, Cedric, this is why you don't make her stop gambling, guys.
I didn't even do that to you, okay?
Told you this. You guys looked like we were gonna go. My question.
Spit it out, shut it out!
He's scaring Leah as a person, not just Jessica. He's scaring Leah. Jessica's not scared. Okay. My question for you is. Okay. My question for you. Like something important, not just obviously like you're wearing wrong socks or something. That'd be stupid.
That is a good thing.
Okay, then let me rephrase this question. What are you so scared of that you're not even telling Helen? Because assumedly she has access to your socks and underwear.
Okay. Wait, do you go through my underwear?
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
More.
That's fine. Everybody's out of order.
Truthfully, I don't know. I don't know because I can't remember. Right.
Continue.
So, you know what Catherine said happened?
Yes.
There have been possibly other networks.
Oh, she made that clear.
Well,
I don't know what happened during those nights, so
I don't know what happened during those nights.
I don't remember.
So you could have theoretically killed some dude. Or some chick.
Possibly.
Perhaps.
He does find kids really badly. Maybe
Is
this
it Mel? Boy, you might get around more.
that would be an impressive feat. I would actually be thoroughly impressed.
I don't get left out that much.
You remember.
I think I remember when I don't remember.
Unknown unknowns. So I feel like
So, truthfully, the answer is I don't know.
But you feel like there's something coming to your imposter. You feel like there's something that you should be hiding, but you don't remember.
That's true. I mean, I did remember her for all these reasons. Yes, I know you're angry.
If you don't remember, how would you know that she wasn't very memorable?
She has a
she
point.
doesn't remember her.
Yes, but
That
he's
is the
making
definition of not being memorable.
except he's making comments that he blacks out, so therefore any of her actions cannot therefore be accounted for at all, whether they were memorable acts or not, because he was already blacked out.
Well, no, memorable means capable of being remembered. Since you can't remember them,
And this is
then
why
everybody
the expertise still.
not words.
No. Yeah, they're fine.
Well, I feel like he's answered your question.
Yeah.
Helen's getting important information here.
I mean, okay. So, in the bottom?
Sure, why not?
Alright. Here's your girlfriend.
Damn it! I knew it. It's always gonna end on a-
I don't know. It's on my hand.
Are you using the D4?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Well, I skip over the guy. You would always be 1.
Okay.
It's never come up on 1 twice at all. Yeah, so like, what is like if it's him, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, unless it's you will always be 1. So your number's been consistent. So I'm definitely not screwing up.
Well, you know, I'm ready to dress.
There's not many more dares left, man.
It's true. You know, for you, Cedric, I'll take a risk and I'll help you.
I thought the truth is more risk than a
That was always my logic.
Oh dear.
This far.
Would you like me to change my answer?
trying to make sure that whatever I say doesn't ruin our relationship.
I think you're a little
I think we're beyond that point.
I don't think that's for you to judge. Either of you.
Who else in your family goes to the capital? Aside from you.
As far as I know, my sister does. Who knows? She might be married by now. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really. Kind of hard to keep in touch with my family now that I treat that I haven't really put much effort into it, and then I haven't really put any effort into it at all. Yes, it's my mother and my half sister.
Alright. Jesse.
You're done. I can't handle any more damn guys. I can't gamble. I don't know what she's gonna ask me not to do next.
And dice is just not landing on her.
I must have some aura.
Yeah. That's fine. The GM has fate points too.
Yeah, you can always stay point to yourself, I guess.
Well, go with that one. Keep going.
So,
That's the problem with random.
so exactly how far did you chase down this man? Are we talking like through all the continents possible?
Well, I mean, I did end up on Desert.
I know.
This is
Saskatoon?
yeah.
So, give me a range. How many of them have you been to? And I'm not saying necessarily numerical range.
Define been to.
Travel through? Searched it?
Well, there are quite a few.
How many?
Not that many.
Okay, fair enough.
There's a lot of continents to search through. It's very hard name to find.
Bottle.
It lands on Barb.
Okay, like a word. Okay, southern Tuesday there.
What can she do to me?
All sorts of things.
True.
I don't get it what it is with women in this crew and not liking dresses.
I like she looks fun. I wear one all the time. I hate dresses.
I mean, I don't like wearing a dress, but I don't despise it.
I do.
Yeah,
Fiery.
that's more what I'm talking about.
Burning passion.
I'm gonna go true.
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 True. True.
I see you at your own game!
I fail to see how you could ask a question that would require you to gamble.
If it's something that I have previously made a bet on for previous actions
That means
with a certain NPC, I cannot ask for the truth of this.
You already confessed.
Yes, but I could theoretically ask her because then she was like, "Oh, you make it lie," and so that I could be like detailed, but I can't because that would include the bet, so I can't. So it's gambling.
You just definitely too.
ha!
I don't know. I feel like you're
Oh,
like
why?
making the gamble. Resolving something that happened for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Yeah.
It's more making the bets, rolling dice, like playing dice games.
This is already made. It's not
Yeah.
True.
That's totally out of character reasoning there.
Yeah.
But
Go for it.
if you really want it, you could make that internal logic. We have to go deeper.
You go deeper. No. Okay. Dear Little Barb.
sure?
Yeah, you were.
Just ask her for a graphic description and then it'll be fun.
About how fun it was. You thought it was good. Fun.
Odd for you.
What? Barbara's discomfort?
That part's not on. Another part of it would have been on. So Barb, how far exactly have you gone with Evo?
Considering I done 2 shots of undrinkable that night, I really don't know.
No, you know.
You know.
You know.
Emily, it's totally up to you what they did.
I know.
Like, I'm not going to this one. I already had to do this one.
You pick what you think would happen between the characters, and Barb knows what you're going to happen.
Come on, Barb.
I want all the details.
I won't give you all the details.
I'm wearing a dress, and I'm not drinking. You have to get all the details.
We, as your quasi-guardians, should know.
Look,
And-
I have no guardians.
I said quasi-guardians.
I know. I have no guardians either.
Yes, but
I am your captain, damn it.
You did agree to play this game, which means you have to abide by
That
the
is
rules.
true, but you at first said to say, but you didn't include the details. So I'm going with your first question.
How far did you go with implied details, Barb? Come on, I'm waiting.
Evo looks uncomfortable.
You look like, how do I make any fiction?
No, I had to pause whatever it is. I was just going to take it after that was happy song.
There is no happiness here.
There's however amusements. That's most amusements.
Yes, there is.
Let's just say I went as far as Cedric and whatever that one girl did, except with emotion.
Emotion? Even if you
Like emotion involved.
Oh, emotion.
Well, I guess we got your combination if you want to be technical.
I wasn't even that's it. Anyway.
I think Barbara knows what sex is.
She could have put it.
I'm almost certain that Barbara knows what sex is.
Yeah.
Well, I figured she would.
I did make her character 18 for a reason.
Anyway.
To be honest.
Of all the things she could have phrased it.
Oh, I know. It was great.
He was just like in the corner.
Doesn't phase Catherine at all. Devo is gotten smaller. Not that way, you perverts.
I had alcohol as obviously just lubricates their interaction.
Not that way, you perverts.
Okay. Ready to roll?
Yes.
Spin.
Do whatever.
Of course now it lands on one.
Yeah, no.
Cedric.
True. Because I'm not risking it there.
Oh, if you really want to interact with the NPCs, you can choose them with the expenditure of 8 points. I should make that clear.
Yeah, but it's more fun this way.
Oh, I agree.
So you know.
But
How did you first meet
By the way, I
Helen?
expect you to show up for the next session.
Oh my gosh. So we
Pretty
were
sure next session is for you.
5. No. 4? Yeah, we were 4 when we first met.
Nice.
You don't want details?
Sure. Like the actual how you two met,
Oh,
not when you two met.
Oh, it's like at a party. Our parents were older or something like that.
I know.
4.
Or
Yeah, and so So my parents said, go say hi to her. And I said hi to her.
Oh, that's cute.
That wasn't romantic at all.
We were 4!
So you need to imagine like 2 poor little kids, and she like is a little bashful, and he goes, hello. And then hello.
Alright.
I did that.
I was 3, but then I turned 4. And I'm 4 years old.
I'm doing this tonight.
Yeah.
I was like, how was it done? Except he was like 2 years older.
Wait, you were 4 or I was 4?
Eagle nods his head.
Okay, then, okay.
She was 4.
Yeah, what's the age difference again?
4 years.
4?
So he's like,
Okay, that's
I still go my parents told me to do.
Yes, how tragic.
Anyway, 4 years is not that much for nobility.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Makes a big difference when you are 4 years old, though.
yeah, not when you're nobility.
Anyway. Roll.
Now let's on board.
True for that.
Gonna go the fun route.
You've been talking to her a lot more recently.
I haven't been drinking.
yeah, you drank 2 shots of the undrinkable the other night.
Well, that's because of stress.
Yeah, you were drinking yesterday too.
No, I wasn't. What are you talking about? I wasn't.
None of these are in question form.
I think Cedric was working up to the question.
Anyway, Cedric,
No, I said, why is that?
Oh.
More or less stress, memories, questioning.
You've just never done that before that.
It's just more or less bad memories popping up.
Well, to be honest, she's never found out that the guy she thought was her father and that she thought she had caused his death. She found out she wasn't his father. I mean, you know, it doesn't happen every day.
The first question that you become more bold. You become more bold. You become more bold during our meetings.
Yeah.
Any particular reason for that, or just?
Felt like it. That's what made me go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cleaning.
Like we just stared at me for a while, just one sense of dread thinking before I actually confirmed what I thought was true.
No, don't worry. I got this one.
How are you able to get a pirate ship?
I haven't picked
Yeah,
yet.
truth is there.
Oh, true. How
No,
did
no, 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 no,
I'm
You know what? I
sorry.
want truth one time. I'm already wearing a dress. Dare.
You can't wear a dress for 2 weeks now. But you can have booze the second week.
I only made it 48 hours while I was suffering.
Or no. Okay, it was
Come
48
on.
hours, so.
Come on,
I mean,
Bart.
it's already been done.
Yeah.
Gee, Barb, you're so unoriginal.
You can't do the same thing twice. That's not fun.
Some issues with you totally. Just had an idea. Not good to say
Well, I've had
I
several
don't
of
like
these.
your idea.
I have a million ideas. They all need to see that.
Of course.
Make her work to cruise call the free pirate person. Or
That is good.
Yeah,
Sure.
I have to think of something.
Tita's about the death of your father.
Can I have a glass of something not too strong?
You're a gamer.
She said not to.
Not too strong.
I thought we did should give you a coffee.
so you can have
That's what you have said before. Let's see if I got something.
Yes.
I begin sipping it and I go. So, as I was going from ship to ship, like being fired off of one ship and then going on to the next ship, like I came across a ship that had a familiar face and a familiar name. His name was Peter. He was the one who left my family, or left me and my mother alone while she was sick, dying, and left me all alone. And we were both sort of in charge of making sure everything was secure on deck when there was a storm one night, and we were making sure everything was in place. And a large gust of wind knocked like him unbalanced, and made him unbalanced, so he faltered back a bit. And then the binding snapped, just broke, and one of the barrels rolled out, hit him just so he got knocked over the edge of the boat. He was holding on for dear life to a rope and screaming, like, for somebody to help him, but I just didn't happen to. I just couldn't hear him. I was just staring down at him, looking at him. And thank you.
There's no next tissues. She's got a minute here.
Honestly, all I could think about was what he did to me. What he did to my mom. I couldn't help but feel so happy that he was in that situation. Even as he yelled when he finally lost his grip and fell. But my opinion about the whole situation changed the day after. When they set up a memorial for him and told stories of how he saved the crew and did wonderful things for the company. That was the only ship that I actually quit. That I left. I wasn't fired. I left on my own will. And I eventually was hired by Bear's company. And, well,
It's okay.
I did a shot drink. I slammed it down on the table.
It's okay, bud.
No.
Yeah, I don't actually say that.
He will offer a comforting hug.
Father's
I
father
love
was
it back.
We know what you hurts, doesn't it? I can't wait. I can't get money off of this.
And I say,
I still want you to kiss.
roll your stupid guy.
Spin the bottle.
Oh, stupid bottle.
There's not even dice in the room anymore. Like, there's no hide them.
did you? Yeah, that was true.
How old is your daughter?
How old am I?
Yeah, I
can't remember my characters talk about it too, yeah.
I've had my whole character timeline all set.
Yeah, you're 18. We're all like 30.
Yeah, I'm more than twice as old. She could be 18 if I had her when I was 19.
That doesn't really seem reasonable.
You didn't know cool.
Yeah, that's why.
Anyway,
Especially since he's home.
It's not that unreasonable
Yeah.
given the time period.
it's not that unreasonable. It would be unusually early. Let's go with 14. 14 is a good age.
Yeah. At least teenager, yeah.
No. Daughter is Elizabeth.
Okay.
My wife. Okay. Cedric.
Yes.
Sure. So, on a scale of me to the pretty pink pirate princess, what is your relationship with your family?
Which part?
You can divide it.
Oh, so my father's dead. Yeah. Is there a dead category?
Sure.
It'd be kind of hard to reassign him.
That is like one or two steps below Pretty Pink Princess of the Pirates.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's
Are you
what
not filled with unspeakable rage? Yeah. You're not Pretty Pink Princess?
I believe you used the word unspeakable, but you're not.
My brother, he's a pain in the ass. Yeah, I mean, like, no one tries to chase me. And actually, I'll be as well. Mother, I mean, I guess out of my immediate family, she'd be the one I'd be the closest to. I mean, I can only imagine what being a pirate is doing to her. Sort of, what it's doing to her emotionally. But she still has one son who's off doing something important for the baby and protecting the good graces of the family name. I guess.
Okay, I got one question. Or I'll just keep talking about you playing.
Yeah, thank you. True.
Out of us four, why do you like the person you like the most?
Wait, you did who?
Out of us four.
Who out of us? We just described it.
Yes, still got 2 dares in she.
Well, considering I never interacted with Ed very much. Jezebel doesn't trust me. Helen,
It's not a matter of trust.
Hey, I thought you didn't trust me.
that's true.
It's not a matter
Helen's
You're not
been
accusing me of breaking
to
the
protect her
phrase.
and won't let me do my expertise. You.
Maybe you can answer the why.
Why? Because the other three only see the negative, while you actually agree. I can't do what I say I can do.
I totally think you can do what you say you can do.
But I've got little interaction with you.
I mean, that's fair enough.
do. It's just,
We just want to go on a very dangerous mission. Like, the problem is.
it's more a case of never mind.
What, you're worried?
Let's not go into
You're
that
putting
again.
snow on
Let's
it.
not go into that again.
You just have to hope that you get the right combination to get those questions answered. And as it turns out, you do. Truth or dare. 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, the dares are about as bad as they're going to get for Jesse. Like, for real, this gambling here. Actually, no, but there's one that could be a lot worse. Never mind. Never mind.
Truth, it can be a lot worse too.
Yeah, truth could be a lot worse.
Truth will set you free.
Not really.
Free with rage!
Sorry. It's been more interesting so far, so I suppose truth.
I can obviously be evil right now. Yeah.
Now we know. Now we suggest against that.
Yes, I haven't said anything.
Not that anyone cares, but Biggs has fallen asleep.
Yeah, it sounds friendly.
He usually does
I
that.
fly over which to take them to their room. What?
You use one of your mechanical face then.
No, I'm just getting rid of the dragon.
Why are you so worried about me doing this mission? Why?
That was 2 questions.
I meant to say
We
why.
haven't been obliged by that rule the rest of the evening. Why start now?
That is true.
You seem angry for anything for such pirate. Yeah, I'll have to dinner to do that sometime.
So far, you want me to tell you what I'm worried about?
Yeah.
Okay. To be honest, after I was gambled away, some things happened.
I assume the worst.
Beyond what you could assume to be the worst. And there are things that can be done to a person that are by far worse than death, by far worse than torture, and it will make you question who you are and what you do. And it's much worse when you're younger. I would believe. I'm older now and I've done it when I was younger, so. But that there are things that they can do to you that you won't even remember what you were before. You won't. And you're still young enough that, especially when you constantly followed me around and you were asking if I would teach you how to gamble and things, it's just like saying this. I was concerned that not that you wouldn't be able to protect yourself from anything physical, that they would get you and they warp you until you were no longer you. And I wouldn't wish that upon anyone, no matter how much I disliked them, no matter how much I hated them. It's not something anyone should have to do.
That's reasonable.
Sorry?
You think you waited for that?
Yes.
This is a drinking moment.
So emotionally unstable right now, guys.
Trying to spot me for this one, sir? Try and answer.
Edward. If something were to happen to me, and I could no longer return to the ship, what would you do?
In terms of... You have to be a bit more specific.
I'm alive to your knowledge, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I am incapable of returning to the ship of my own, even though I want to.
Both of you. What's going on here?
Some person, anything.
What? It's like if you take off and leave and abandon us, then
I was under the assumption that I wouldn't want to,
okay. So
that I want to come back, but I
you're
do not.
being held by someone, or
Yes.
okay, I would go take the ship and invade the place probably with mechanical Pegasus and or
Kick their ass.
awesome steam-based machinery because that's how I like to kick ass. No. The kicking ass is a means to an end. Rescuing you? What other end would there be for me to assault a place where you are held?
Motivation or behind you.
Why would I want to?
What else?
What? I don't understand how this is not clear. What do you want me to say? Are you asking
You're
me?
better at this wording of your emotions business than I am. Really now. I can talk about everything else. So where are we at?
Would it be through love that we go and rescue her, or just because that she's a fellow
Or
crew member?
just what would prompt you to go rescue her? I guess what emotions?
I mean, I wouldn't even think about it really. It's just the action I would take, what I would do.
That's what I tell myself. Yes.
This is fun and all, but we're feeling touchdown the hideout tomorrow, aren't we?
Yes.
So should we be ready?
You mean rested?
Yes.
Yes, rested, ready to do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we going to do there anyway, besides rally the fleet?
And it's all you've got on our ship.
Yeah, and we were gonna go do the capital stuff first, right?
I think that's a yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
By the way, I leave that on you, Helen.
Oh darn, we're quitting.
Your third day.
Fine, I'll do it on the next one. Dare. No! Dear God, no, true.
Are you sure?
True! I hate
Absolutely.
True.
True. You said how long have you two been dating?
something like that, 5 years.
So when do you see your relationship going to the next stage?
Oh.
Because 5 years is a long time. Maybe even moving together into the same room. Maybe getting a nice. No, they have connected rooms. Maybe stealing a nice wedding ring.
That might be Cedric's job.
Well, no, she has to give him one too.
Oh, that's true.
Presenting him to your parents so
That's not happening.
that he can steal everything they own.
Oh.
They already know me.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but I'm totally down for looting your parents' estate. But
Oh, yeah.
I think you want an answer to this question.
Well, certainly not until this whole thing is over. The capital and the ring.
There's always going to be something.
Yes, but something won't always be as dire as this.
So, but when?
I don't have a timeline.
You don't have a timeline?
No. Seems like you do.
You're just stringing him along?
You question my loyalty to him?
No, I question your ability to move to the next stage.
Well, the next stage could be something like shared quarters, then soon.
Soon?
Next week.
That's awfully vague.
I get a good room meeting that would be
No.
Within 3 months.
It's been 3 months.
That good enough?
Sure, I get out my notebook and type 3 months.
a type.
I write, I said.
Oh, I thought you said type.
I write
All right,
3 months.
there.
So in 3 months, you two will be married.
That's not what I said!
Yes, it is.
That's not what I said!
No, you just swore that you would marry him in 3 months.
No, I didn't!
Yes, you did.
You're not kidding.
That's the next stage of this relationship.
I said if the next stage involves moving into the same quarters.
Being married definitely involves moving into the same quarter.
Not necessarily.
Actually, I think the next stage is a desert level.
No, it's not. I hate those. Yeah.
We did water level. That was ice. Like
Well,
40 of it.
marriages can take place in nature, right?
It's true.
Think about
All
it.
right.
Be romantic. We with the Grand Cathedral.
I think everyone is ready to end this here.
Yes.
We all do the same.
All right.